this young newlywed is really excited. She's going to have Thanksgiving at her house. She's going to prepare the turkey and everything that comes with it. And because she doesn't have the experience, she calls her mom. And she says, Mom, I want to prepare this turkey. I want to do it right. Can you please tell me how you do it? Because you do such a great job. And she says, and the very first instruction her mother says as she tells her taking out the turkey is the first quarter of it, cut it off, and dispose of it. Get rid of it. And then she goes on and tells her the rest of it. But the daughter's still stuck, perplexed. Why do you cut the first quarter off? And her mom says, because that's what you do. That's what my mom taught me. That's how we kick the turkey. You do it because that's what you do. That's how you do it. That's the way it is. Daughter says, that just doesn't make sense. She's a little perplexed. And her mom goes, well, if you're so concerned, call your grandmother. And so she does that. She calls her grandmother. Her grandmother's so excited that her her daughter, who's a newlywed, is going to have everyone over at the house. And the daughter says, the granddaughter says, thank you. Hey, but Grandma, I got to ask you a question. I'm preparing the turkey, and Mom has told me everything to do. But the very first thing she tells me to do is to cut off the first quarter of the turkey. And I don't even know if I've ever noticed that before. But why? Why waste that? Why get rid of it? And her grandmother says, honey, that's the way it gets done. That's the way we've always done it. And that's the way I've always done it. That's the way my mom taught me. And just the way it is. It is what it is. But you can call your great-grandmother and ask her. So the newlywed, she says, I'm going to do that. So she calls her great-grandma. Hey, dear, so good to hear from you. So thankful that you're married and da-da-da. She gets through that part, and the daughter, the great-granddaughter to this woman, says, Great-grandma, I'm fixing a turkey. I'm so excited, but I can't get over the fact that my mom and grandma tell me that you take the first quarter, chop it off, and dispose of it. And they both tell me that it is what it is. That's the way we've always done it. That's the way you do it. Great-grandma, why? Why did you taught them both? And the great-grandma goes, oh, well, the reason why I cut off that first quarter is because my oven was too small. Couldn't fit the whole thing in it. Why do we do the things we do? What are the things we've been taught? The things that we've observed? That it is what it is. That's my worst saying. That I can't stand. It is what it is. No, it is what we allow it to be. It is what we make it to be. We say, I'm just wired this way with things that we do or don't do. Our ethnicity. I'm Italian, I'm Irish, I got a temper, I'm this, I'm that. This way it always has been. I'm too small, I'm too short, I'm not educated. We do all we limit ourselves to all these things, but the things that we do, we have to sit back and realize that God has purpose for me more than some of the things that I'm not allowing myself to do because I'm seeing the restrictions. I'm letting someone else dictate who I am, what I am qualified to do or qualified to be, instead of what God says. God says you're made as a masterpiece. You're created for good works. You're uniquely created. You have gifts and talents. And sometimes we allow our circumstance, our situations, our feelings, emotions, we allow other people to dictate what we do or we don't do. Why don't we look at the master planner of your life, God? Seek what his desire for you. Because his desire says right there in John 10:10, says this, that he's come to give you an abundant life, to give you life. The beginning part of that verse, though, says the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Have things been stolen from you? Have ambition and desires and dreams been killed from you? Has your motivation, has your confidence been destroyed? Seek God. Give it back to him again. You can start today. Begin now. It isn't. It is what it is. It is what you make of it. And who made you should have the last word. Ready? Go.